Hey guys, this is Clayton at Claybob Auto. Today we're going to show you how to check underhood fluids the correct way. You'd be amazed at how many people I see incorrectly checking their underhood fluids. Most of them you want to check with the engine off and not running. First one, obviously, of course, is your oil. You find your oil dipstick, pull it out, wipe it off with your trusty rag. Put it back in, pull it out, and you look, and you have, on this particular vehicle, you have two dots. One is low, one is high. You see it's right below the high mark. This is good. Some of them will say high or low and have a little cross-hatched area. You always want it to be under the high mark. If it's over, there's too much oil in it. And the reason you don't want too much oil is because at that level it can hit the crankshaft and aerate and foam up. And when lubricants foam up, they don't lubricate. And we all know that's a bad thing. The second thing you can check is your power steering fluid. You want it engine off with it nice and cold. This particular one has a high and low right here on the side. Give it a little shake and you look, and it's right in the center there, so you're good to go. Again, you don't want to overfill that. A lot of people think they check the radiators. What they're actually checking is the radiator expansion tank, or the overflow tank. That's this little guy on the side here. This is an 05 Honda CR-V. You want coolant in there, obviously. That you can overfill. But you're not actually checking the coolant in the radiator. Now this one, the radiator cap is right here. You never want to open it when hot, because you do that, you're going to get a face full of coolant and it's going to burn you, and you're going to go to the ER and they're going to laugh at you because you're a dumbass. Even says right on there, never open when hot. So what you do, pretty simple, push and turn and pull the cap out. You check, as long as it's up almost to the neck, you're good to go. This one's a little low. You can put your antifreeze. Always look at your owner's manual for the right fluids. Especially your power steering, your oil. This one has 5W20. Your coolant, because not all coolants are compatible. This one just uses regular green. It's been flushed and redone before. The next thing you want to check, and you can check it with the engine on or off, it really doesn't matter, is your brake fluid. Usually it's up in the upper right here. You take it, unscrew the cap, look in. This one's got a high and a low mark, a max and minimum. As long as it's up towards the max, you're good to go. If you overfill it, it's not the end of the world. It's basically just a hydraulic system. You definitely want it higher than lower. And of course, you can always check your windshield washer fluid. You can add water or windshield wiper solution in there. Don't ever add Dawn or any other dish detergent. The reason being is it can clog up your wiper nozzles and they won't work, which, as we all know, isn't good either. The one fluid you have to check while the engine is running, and it's very specific, is your transmission. You start the car, you let it warm up to operating temperature, make sure you're on a nice level surface, and while the engine's running in park at idle, this one's hidden, you come down here, pull your plug, your dipstick, you bring it out, you wipe it clean, put it back in, and then pull it back out. And the reason I pull them out, wipe them off in the first place, is because when they run, sometimes they splash fluid up. Obviously this one's not running, but you see the little crosshatch marks. This is your low, this is your high. If it's in between, you're good to go. Never add too much to an automatic transmission. Again, it will foam and it can ruin your transmission. Now this car is, like I said, it's an 05, so it's a little bit older and it's got quite a few miles on it. So I would recommend, they recommend you check them at least once a month. With an older vehicle, I'd do it at least once a week. That way, if you take care of your vehicle, it will take care of you. This is Clayton from Claybob's Auto. If you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments section below, and we'll see you later.